Hello again. Today I'm going to show a bit of a haul I got from Hobby Lobby. Most of it's from their clearance aisle. And then I'll show you what I've been working on. So, first of all, I saw these in lots of different people's videos for creating a neat texture with your paints on your background. So I picked up a pack because I don't have any sponges yet, so these will be really fun for interesting texture. And they were having a 50% off sale on the ribbon spools, so I got this one in black and in the gray. And I thought this is a canvas ribbon, by the way. Where's the beginning? Right here. So we got canvas. And I thought this would look really good on the binding edge of a book to make it look awesome. So I picked two colors that went with a lot of different things. And the next thing I found was Paper Studio spare parts. They had a lot of boxes of these flowers, and you can, the larger ones in the back you can stack with the smaller ones, and then down here they even have some little rhinestone gems that you can add to the centers. So neat little kit of flower parts to use on items. And then I found some Finnabar and Prima stencils. So this is the Finnabar, and this was what was so awesome about these. I got them for $1.79. So that one looks like animal print or flowers. It'd be really neat to put molding paste through. And then this one, nice little geometric design. And this one here has the raindrops, so that would make a good background. And then they also had these flowers, and these are fabric, and they come with the smaller one and even the brad to put in the center to make them. And they were 90 cents. I made sure that she charged me that for this one as well. Those will look pretty cute. And then I got this pack of stencils for a plank board project I'm doing. I've made another one already at a spouse's function, and at the end of the night where they had some leftovers, and we could purchase the leftover plank boards to take home to do additional messages or whatever. So I have two of those, and I think these stencils will be a good shape for the lettering I want to do on that. So when I get to that project, I will show it to you. I'll show you that next. This is one of the few items I bought regular price. I like to go, when I'm in Hobby Lobby, I'll pick up one distress ink in a color I don't already have. So this one was the pumice stone. Now, if it weren't for the fact that I bought a pad of paper, I would have used my coupon maybe on this item. So, there's that. And then, let me get rid of that glare. So there's blue, green, yellow, pink, and kind of an off-white. Just little flakes that you can glue on your page. So that'll be interesting to add to pages. And I had picked up one of these before, and I showed it already in a different video, but because they're the journaling cards that, you know, they have the lines on them and there's not really any theme going on, I thought it would be a good idea to have extra. And since there was still a package of them there for $2.15, I couldn't pass it up. And then I spent like an hour and a half just browsing everything they had in the clearance section, really going for a good dig to see what there was. And I found these little pieces of jewelry. Now these ones here, there's actually 4 of them hooked on the little security ring. I don't know how well you can see that, but I thought this is kind of a dark grayish blue bead. And I thought that would look really cute, maybe on the spine of an album that I've made. So these were 72 cents. So I got 2 of those ones because dark blue gray goes with almost everything. And then there was this one, a little 2-pack. And I'm assuming that usually you'd probably make earrings from these, but I don't really do fancy earrings. But they have these cute little pink roses on them, right there. So I also thought this would look nice done on the spine of a journal book or book. And then they had these tag envelopes. And I'm going to try and make a few of these myself. I do have an envelope folding punch board. Yeah, I have this thing. So I thought maybe I could use that to create some of these pockets. And then I can add my own reinforcements to it. But even if I don't, this is a nice little pack. A couple different sizes that I can use on something, because I'm a sucker for envelopes. And more envelopes. These go in the journal. This is one of the other things I purchased that was regular price. These are nice album envelopes. They have the different decorative flaps with the string tie for the closure. And I also thought I would figure out how to make these myself by checking out the measurements on these ones here. And while browsing through places like Tuesday Mornings and Ross and TJ Maxx, they had a whole bunch of different clothespins that had been made, pre-painted. They had words on them. Some of them were covered in glitter, and I knew that I could make those myself, excuse me, cheaper than what they were selling them for. So I picked up a couple packets of these, you know, little tiny ones and small ones. So I'm going to paint these myself, and I have a gob of rub-ons that include a lot of different words, so I can put my own words on them. And then these were on the clearance, and I think this must have been last year's. I thought they were from this year. These are the cabinet card frames, and so you have a spot here where you can put a picture or some kind of artwork, but the backs are what's the coolest part. They have these neat old-timey looking advertisements on the back, and this is a real hard, I wouldn't quite call it chipboard, but it's a pretty thick, sturdy cardboard paper. But these were pretty cool, and they're going to look really good in a book. You can even maybe punch some holes in the side and have them be a type of page, or they could even be a pocket because they have that opening for the picture to have gone into. So those will be really fun for the journal books I'm going to be making. And then there was this one, Art Mechanicals Essential, I think is what that says. Anyway, this is who it made it. And it's just a little, it looks like labels that you would find on products. A real thin paper, all glossy. They got neat advertisements on them and little collage bits. In fact, some of them look like they could go in those cabinet card sleeves. So, look at these. These are funny. It's like the women are all mad about being there. But look at this guy here in the center with the mustache, and the guy on the left-hand side over here. They're having a great time. They got some grins on their faces, so they must have been doing something fun, while the ladies were scowling at them for being silly when they should have been paying attention to keeping still for that photographer. But these will be really cute, added into different things. And even this part here, which I think was only put on here to hold the stuff stuff in. That looks like a neat little item to use as well. And then I found these guys in the clearance part. I tore the tops off because they fit better in my little drawer thing I bought. And these were 43, not this one. These ones were 43 cents each. And these are the nano liner, really, really thin precision point pens. So this one's a 0.2. It's permanent, so I can use it on anything. So they had, this is the 2, and this one's a 5. This is a 2 and a 5 and a 2 and a 5. So red, green, and blue. I have those to add to my bag of doodling supplies. And these ones, I'm actually surprised they were still in the bag, because the bag is like tore open here. But they were still in there. Most of the time you go there and you find the bag tore open like that, one of your pens is missing, or half of whatever was supposed to be in there is gone. And that's pretty frustrating. So this is a 4 and an 8 for the size drawing pens, and they're also permanent pigment ink. So they look like a nice little pen for doing fine detail or outlining on art journal pages or other projects. And then this was in the, open stock of scrapbook paper, and I just thought this was pretty, so I got a couple of sheets of it. Add that to my collection. And then there was this pad of paper, and this is what I actually used my coupon on because it was the most expensive item. But I really like getting the double-sided paper now. I used to only get single-sided because then you had to make a choice about which side you were going to use, and because I was a scrapbooker. And since I kind of got away from scrapbooking and now I've been doing the journal books and the mixed media, this appeals to me more because I can take these and cut them up and do pages for journaling books. And I had one sitting here someplace. I totally rearranged my whole area earlier while I was trying to put some stuff away. Here, let me just grab this one here. This will be close enough. This is a project I'm working on. You see how the tabbed page has images on both sides? So that's pretty fun. And I think that this paper here will work really well for that idea, because it's got the images on both sides, and the images are really nice. I wish I remember where I put that silly book. That's really frustrating. I'm obviously lost my marbles. Let me check one place. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I found it. So, see, that looks kind of familiar, doesn't it? So I bought this from, I think Michael's or something, a few months back. And the main reason I got it was because I loved the way that the inside was done, and I wanted to copy it, pretty much. So it's got all these neat little insert parts here, different little flippies. Here's some leftover paper from something I was doing. Neat little clear parts. These little things cut out with a decorative edge, and a little heart part, which shows this piece here. Just really neat decorative, fun bits. Things that you can do. Little tags, little fold out parts. So anyway, I want to replicate things like this using the double-sided paper I've been getting.